Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it will be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys have established themselves as one of the best teams in the league, no doubt. 7-0 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Bronco switch. Bronco
Play fake. Now Kelly. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. You talk about this Seahawk defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hoffman. That's to his rookie wideout from Wisconsin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 32.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kenny. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man completed in the middle. It's Horton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Hoffman. Over the middle, complete. That's Horton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Again, 12 yards. And the Seahawks.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Seattle.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Hoffman. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Kelly. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Now Kelly.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division.
He's got a man complete.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 84 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 21-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Go. Liking 18.
To throw is Kelly.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 54 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Here's Kelly.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Kaufman. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Caught on a slant. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Seahawks add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 28-0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Kelly to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Kelly. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Third down.
Ready. Craft all 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, Kelly. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Kelly. Under pressure, they got him again.
Brian Mafe.
Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Out of the gun, it's Kelly.
Able to get this one to McBride.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt.
On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
That's down the field. He's got a window.
The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Hoffman.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. Kenny.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Hoffman. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
That is caught.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it is 42-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's Kelly to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Kelly. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far.
They got his man, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a route is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Kelly. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, Kelly. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he fields it cleanly. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Hoffman. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's into the clear again. He's to the 10.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A big play there. 95 yards.
And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the round is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing to start the drive. Callen. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready?
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Kelly. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards.
Let's go now.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Unlock line.
1st and 10, it's ETN.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
Let's go.
Taken down back at the 49.
Now Kelly from the ground, he'll throw. Under pressure now, and they get to Kelly.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
3rd down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they get to him again.
Boye Mafe.
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Hoffman. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target.